England manager picked Malcolm Marshall as the West Indian player of the series. That's the way it went throughout the 5 test matches. The last test of the summer, England and Sri Lanka at Lord's. Welcome to the highlights of the first day's play. Changes in the originally nominated squads of the two teams. Sri Lanka had to leave out Mahanama, and that was a blow to them. He's a gifted young stroke player and a brilliant fielder. And England brought in Philip Newport. He's there at number 2 because he took the place of Tim Curtis, who was out with an injured knee. There was a report that Curtis will probably have to have a knee operation before the summer is over, and that's hard lines for him. Be a great deal of interest taken in the bowling of David Lawrence, who will be opening the attack with Neil Foster. And England have a much more balanced side with Newport in the team rather than the opening batsman Curtis. It allows them the third seamer plus Pringle, and then John Embury, the spinner, is in the side as well. First surprise of the day was that Graham Gooch won the toss and elected to field. He may have thought there'd be something in the pitch, although it looked to be an absolute belter. He may have thought that the ball would swing, but the conditions were quite good at the start of play. Here now is the last ball of the second over. David Lawrence is coming in from the pavilion end. He's bowling to Brendan Karupu. 1 run on the board, and that is a leg bye.
Well, he hurried the batsman there. Good first over from Lawrence.
Yes, Sid, as they say, will be fairly pleased with this one. Really darting back and hitting Karupu on the glove.
4 slips in a gully there for Silver.
For one moment, I think Lawrence reckoned he had his first victim in Test cricket.
And a lot of movement there again. And the ball carrying on and swinging a bit after it went past Silver.
Here's Neil Foster now. And that is a wicket for Foster. And umpire Holder is in the game in a test match for the first time.
Yes, a full half volley here. And Silver really smashing at that. And getting a little outside edge. So Jack Russell off the mark as well. And not a very good start for Sri Lanka. One of their most experienced players on his way back to the pavilion.
Atula Samsekira making his test match debut. Those viewers with black and white monitors, those are the MCC colours. Field it. There's a reputation of being a fine fielder, Kim Barnett.
Yes, a brilliant piece of fielding here, left-handed stop, quick turn and a throw at the bowler's end, and it'd been very, very tight with that if it had hit. In fact, I think it possibly would have been out.
One of the lines of thinking of the Sri Lankan batsman is, if it's there, give it a smash.
Not many men in front of the bat. That was a little bit on the up, and it went in the air, but it's perfectly safe. There's only one man at cover, which is the middle of the square, so there's a big gap between the bowler and cover point.
Change in the bowling. Philip Newport from the nursery end. Marvellous moment for him.
Yes, Philip Newport, he's got a good chance if he can do well in this match and coming in and doing the all-rounders role for England, third seamer and middle order batsman.
Nice stroke. Karupu. Third boundary for him this morning. Now there's a good shot. Best stroke of the morning. Better even than the clip off the toes past square leg he played in the last over. Rupu now goes on to 33. I think that's the first one that has got offline.
Quite a bit of swing here. Started a little bit wide.
Now it's to be Foster from the pavilion end. And this time Samasakura has gone. Foster, as soon as he came on, had the batsman following the ball away outside off stump. Jack Russell has taken the catch. And it is 44 for 2. Samasakura the man out.
Samasakura never happy, and in fact playing that very, very wide one. He did well to reach it, in fact, in the end, and a comfortable catch for Jack Russell.
.44 for 2, 41 of them to Kurupu. Aravinda de Silva listed to come in next. And a bit of bad luck there for the 12th man. You're concentrating on the job in hand. You don't always pay attention to the fact that the 12th man might be following you down with a glass of orange squash in his hand. There's a leg by, big shout from Neil Foster, and this is one of the problems Aravinda de Silva has with his batting. He gets across a long way, goes straight across the crease.
Good running.
.50 up from 108 balls faced.
And John Embry, who chased that last delivery, feeling his elbow. I hope he hasn't thrown it out, because that would be a problem for England. That's out. That's out. Kurupu playing forward on the front foot to a ball just a bit short of a length. Getting an outside edge and well caught by Gooch at second slip.
Good innings from Brendan Kurupu, and well bowled by Philip Newport. Just enough movement away. Ranatunga is listed to come in, but the skipper has taken it on his shoulders to come and rescue things. Ranjan Madagali.
Oh, and another good delivery and a wicket. And that's Newport at his best. The away swinger again, despite that chest-on action. Good delivery. And now England right on top.
Silva on his way back to the pavilion, and there's the delivery that did it. Pitched off stump, left him, and a nice catch by Graham Gooch at second slip. Good delivery that was. Turned him round and he had no answer to it.
That's close and that's out. Jagala not too impressed, but full length.
Yes, this was a problem that Lawrence made early on. He pitched a little bit short, but Foster coming back at the pavilion, certainly bowling a fuller length. And this one was right up there, pitching round about off the middle and really not doing a great deal. And halfway up that front leg, but the guy didn't really get forward there, and I don't think he could have any complaints at that LBW decision.
And now the former Sri Lankan captain, Dilip Mendis. Birthday today, 36 years old. That's out. Yes, and Newport's deserved that. Always going to pose problems to the left-hander, Phil Newport, once he's got the swing going and the movement.
Again, perfect length delivery, just going back down the hill, and this time umpire John Holder giving Philip Newport the benefit.
This is Neil Foster coming into bowl. And that, from memory, is one of his favourite strokes. The short pitcher and the flashing stroke away behind point.
Yes, Dilip Menzies really has a flail at anything outside the off stump. Both feet off the ground when he hit it, I think.
Good stroke. Very strong driver, Ravi Ratnayeke.
Yes, as good a shot has been played all day. Front foot down the pitch and a lovely straight swing of the bat. I think Jack Russell having to go for that to start with because it was so wide, but in the end, really, he should have left it to first slip.
Now there is a man down at deep third. He's not going to be able to get there, but that's cleverly placed by Gooch and Foster. For Dilip Mendis, he's just brought up the 100 with this haymaker.
This really is a tremendous swish. And goes high down to third man, and Robin Smith moving in very quickly, just failing to get there.
David Lawrence now back. A great spell from Neil Foster. Lawrence, who kicked off with plenty of life this morning. Well, that might be out, and it is. So there we are, Mendis not prepared really to push up and down as he had done against bowlers of lesser pace. Robin Smith making the catch in one of the safest pairs of hands in English cricket. And that standover with Mendis caught Smith, bowled Lawrence, and Lawrence's first test wicket. And Sri Lanka now 122 for 7.
Well, you won't see many wickets fall like that. A long half volley, hitting it with the weight on the back foot, and the ball just flying up over to third man. Could have hit that off the front foot, but the main thing was, of course, that his left leg went way to square leg, and that really opened him up. If it had kept a little bit more sideways on, that ball would have gone over cover, even mid-off. But the fact that his left leg went so much to square leg allowed the ball to squirt away down to third man, and a pretty fine catch there by Robin Smith.
Well done. Well done. Good cricket from Lawrence. Madhura Singh is run out. Excellent cricket. It was on his wrong hand. He had to skirt around, pick it up, and slightly off balance throw. He didn't panic. He just underarmed it in. And a very good piece of work.
A tremendous piece of stuff this by David Lawrence, and you can see how much he enjoys it too. He didn't like a shot. He's 100%er all the way. Direct hit and well out. Tremendous piece of fielding when you think what these quick bowlers go through to pick there, scooping it up, and the batsman's hardly in sight when the ball hits the wicket.
Change in bowling. Derek Pringle to come from the nursery end, and he's replacing Philip Newport. OBW, RATNAYEKE. He only seems marginally delighted about it, but it's another one to take the total to 130 for 9.
Yes, I don't think there's too much doubt about this. He'd hardly gone forward at all, about a foot at the most. That's hitting him right in front of the middle stump.
Your batsman is Graham LeBroy. They're great pretensions with the bat, but he's a useful swing bowler. He, I think, is the key man for Sri Lanka with their bowling. There's a good shot from Graham LeBroy. Outfield is fast here at Lord's. Those have been set low.
Well, although he didn't quite time it in the middle. Lovely movement of the front foot there, getting that right down the pitch.
That's exactly the way number 11 should bat.
And what a good shot. Swinging straight through the line of the ball and hitting it high over Lawrence's head.
Well, and there's one of the shots of the innings. Great shot. RATNAYEKE's 8th for and probably his best.
Perfect square cut. Really middled that.
Now Phil Newport back. Oh, beautifully bowled. Drew him into the drive and drifted it away. Something apart from Graham Dilley we haven't seen all summer. England bowler who can run the ball away consistently in the air. Oh, well, England haven't had the tidiest of days, really. A couple of difficult low chances have gone, and this looks like another one.
Yes, playing a long way from his body, in fact, didn't carry to Graham Gooch there. Nasty one to take. I will not repeat what he said.
That's a good shot. That's his 50. RATNAYEKE's 50, and really he's held things together. Took the lead after lunch, threw the bat about and had his luck, but only 79 deliveries, and good applause there from his side.
Here's Foster. That's a beautiful stroke from Graham LeBroy.
Good debut for the Worcestershire man. Developing into a long day, now coming into his 20th over. But a man who's used to and loves long spells. What a lovely stroke. That's not a shot of a number 11, Ray.
No, Labruis played quite a few very good shots. Played one off the back foot, one off the front foot through the covers, a straight drive, and certainly looks as capable as most of the batsmen. And he really had to get a long way across to that. It was wide and swinging wider, and that's a lovely finish. You won't see a better finish from a batsman than that.
This partnership now, 111 deliveries, and the number 11's faced 73 of them. Oh, well fielded. Barnett saved 4 runs there. And that single takes this stand to 60, which equals the previous 10th wicket record stand for Sri Lanka. That was against New Zealand in 83-4. And that's the record. Record 10th wicket stand for Sri Lanka in their brief history. It must be said that those two players out there have deserved every little bit of applause they're now getting.
There's Kim Barnett, the Derbyshire captain, who bowls very useful leg breaks and googlers, and yeah, it could be well worth a couple of overs at the tail end just to see what happens.
Slower ball, and that's it. All wound up. Second wicket for Pringle. LeBroy LBW for 42. Ratnayeke not out 59, and Sri Lanka all out 194.
Well, just talking about a little bit of different flight or something different, and in fact Pringle there bowling a much slower ball, and that's what deceived the batsman, and that's what we were talking about. Straight up and down medium pace is the easiest thing to play against, but a slower ball here, probably a little bit of a cutter, and certainly deceiving Labroy there, going through a bit early on the shot. You can see that the ball still hasn't had its pad and is already well through, and that's the result, LBW. Total of 194 all out then for Sri Lanka.
And although that final total will be slightly disappointing for Sri Lanka, they'll be enthused by the way the last wicket pair managed to establish the new record. The old partnership was 60 between Vinotan John and Jayanta Amerasinghe, and that has stood for a few years now, and today Ravi Ratnayeke and Graham LeBroy made 64. Tremendous effort from them, and it enabled Sri Lanka to set England a decent target. The bowling figures for England, I thought they did very well out there today. It was an unsympathetic pitch. Graham Gooch put Sri Lanka in, but there was certainly nothing in the pitch to justify that. Foster worked hard and bowled well for his 3 for 51. Lawrence, I thought, made a good debut, bowled with plenty of pace, 1 for 37, and Philip Newport's figures there may not be all that flattering from the point of view of runs off overs, but he did have a lot of runs come from the outside edge. I thought he moved the ball very well in the air, and he too made a good debut. Derek Pringle, 2 for 17, to add to the good season he's had, 6.5 overs and 1 maiden. Well, the openers for England were Tim Robinson and Graham Gooch. Here's the last ball of the 4th over now. It's Graham LeBroy coming into bowl to Gooch, and 5 runs are on the board without loss. A good crisp stroke from Graham Gooch, and it always moves very quickly down towards that pavilion.
The first positive shot of the innings. Half volley there. Graham Gooch fetching that from just outside the off stump. Timing it nicely.
That's Ratnayeke bowling to Robinson.
Short and wide.
They'll have to be quick. There was a little lack of concentration there. Gooch was coming back, calling for the second to be taken. Robinson had run on past the stumps. He really had to motor to get in at the nursery end.
Yes, the original call was a little bit late, but the backing up was appalling, really. And then that quite good throw, Robinson under full pressure.
New bowler, Champaka Ratnayeke, so bowls medium pace.
Oh, and that one coming back. Also keeping just a touch low, but it was the movement back up the slope which defeated Robinson.
Yes, it wasn't a good shot. It was a nothing shot, really. Playing defensive shot without the bat being straight, and I think he was looking to drive and probably stopped the shot halfway through.
Gooch's second boundary.
Yeah, just a casual waft of the bat here, but nicely timed. And Berlin dive there, and the ball speeding away to the long off boundary.
Sri Lanka's leading wicket taker in this match.
And the first wicket on a bouncer, and the catch taken by the man fielding just in front of square leg.
Well, that was a poor shot by Tim Robinson. Short of a length, banged in short, and not really looking at the ball at all, and just really flipping the bat over, and that did just show his weakness to a bit of pace, because I mean these bowlers are only very medium pace, and that really wasn't a very good shot.
And I'm sure it's one Robinson won't remember with any great deal of pleasure. Out for 19 there, Gooch remaining 24 not out, and Russell, who came in as the night watchman in his debut test, unbeaten on 2, 47 for 1 with 2 extras in the total. And the bowling figures for Sri Lanka, just the one success at the top of the list there for Ravi Ratnayeke. Lebroy and Ratnayeke bowl medium pace, and Madhura Singha, the off spinner, will have plenty of work to do tomorrow, I should think. This is a very good pitch, and it may even be better for batting tomorrow. To force a victory